Hey, what is going on, everybody? Wicked here, back with more Tales of Vesperia. Last time we left Zovius, and now we're going on our way to Dayton Hold to try to find Flynn and catch up with Flynn for Estelle here. Christening Estelle.
Estelle. Estelle.
She's been mumbling to herself for a while now. Hey, you coming? We don't have all day here.
Estelle. Estelle.
Looks like she's in her own little world. Hey, Estelle!
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm coming.
Do they not have nicknames where she's from?
I mean, I guess not. But yeah, last time we made our way to the world map, and you guys might not believe it, but older Tales of games indeed had a world map. Let's go explore a little bit. On the world map, you'll sometimes see these little stumps and stuff. Check these search points, what they're called. You got items for synthesis. Pretty cool. Yeah, they're all throughout the game. You'll see them in stumps, bones, on the world map, like on the sea and stuff. All different things you can get search points from, which is awesome. But anyways, before we move on, let's go fight some enemies because we got some new enemies to fight. You have the minicoids and the wolf. They're not bad. They're pretty easy. The minicoids, I believe, can poison you if you're unlucky. Now that we got 3 party members, the battle should go by a little bit quicker. Rapide, like I said, is a really fast but frail fighter. He's like perfect early game fighter.
All right.
He gets like outclassed later on in the game, but for now he's really good. All right. Nice to meet you, Rapide.
Yuri, is this dog yours?
Yeah, he's my partner, Rapide.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too. Did you actually understand what Rapide was saying?
No.
Yeah, I guess that was a stupid question.
Maybe a little bit, but usually like humans and pets, they understand each other, but not in the same way as humans do. Whatever. Rapide's awesome. We love him. Probably the best like mascot character in the Tales of game, simply because you can play as him and he's actually not annoying. Most mascots are really annoying. All right, level up for Rapide, level 7. There's another new enemy right there. We'll get him in a minute. First, let's go get this other search point over here. I don't know. I will collect the search points when I see them, but more often than not, I probably won't. Because I get all the items I really need through the normal fighting and stuff, so it's not a big deal. Alright, but before we move to Dayton Hold, which is just over there, we want to come to this little place right here. Ah, a traveling inn. Awesome. Aaron and Rich. All right. Yeah, I'm going through the text a little bit quickly because it's not super important. We indeed do not look freaking married. We do want to stay the night though. It's free. And that's it. We get introduced to Karen and Rich of the Traveling Inn. And this place is really good. If you want to grind and you see the inn where you're grinding, you can just stay at them for $50 instead of like whatever the towns are charging you.
Never guessed I'd leave home quite like this.
Are you sorry to be leaving the capital behind, Yuri?
When I was in the lower quarter, I was too busy just living day to day. Never really thought about it. I guess I did feel like setting out on an adventure sometimes.
I'm so excited just to be outside. I've always dreamed of going out into the world.
Being excited and all is fine, but don't overdo it. We need to find Flynn, right?
I'm excited and worried all at the same time.
All right.
I mean, yeah, you can be worried, but I'm sure Flynn is fine. He can take care of himself. He is a knight. One thing I do want to see. Alright, no, you can't. I could have sworn you could change the camera speed, but I guess not, because the camera is kind of slow. Alright, we have one more enemy we can encounter. Find it real quick. If not, we can find it later. It's not a big deal. Give it 4 seconds. Alright, no. Oh, there we go. Yep, we got this little tulip thing. Oh, and a filifolia. Tuliper and filifolia. Pretty easy. You could guess they're weak to fire because they're plants. But we have no fire techniques anyway, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, but like I said in like last video or whatever, Vesperia is honestly not that hard of a game. I would, if you're your first time playing the game, maybe grind up a little bit, but it's not necessary at all. I, for one, won't be grinding like at all. I'll fight every enemy in the dungeon, and that's pretty much it. But we made it to Dayton Hold. There are knights here.
Do you think those knights followed you here?
Maybe.
I wonder. Well, let's do our best not to stand out.
Okay, and I want to catch up with Flynn as soon as I can.
All right, let's see if we can just pass through the hold. Where's she off to now?
Welcome. I've got some nice gear in stock today. This blade was forged by none other than Assam the Blade Master. It even comes equipped with weapon skills. No traveler should be without them. Feel free to give it a try.
Huh? What do you mean?
The special techniques contained in weapons. These techniques were originally passed down from master to pupil. But the Blade Master Assam used a special process to seal them within the weapons themselves. Bodhi Blastia can acquire techniques from weapons imbued with this power. With continued use, weapon arts can eventually be learned by the person using the weapon.
My, this young lady knows her stuff. That about sums it up.
I read in a book that the Kritya gave this knowledge to humans long ago.
Huh. I thought Bodhi Blastia only let you use strike and magic arts.
In order to find the fighting style that meets your needs, it's best to think carefully about weapon skills when choosing your weapon. There are even weapons without weapon skills that focus instead on raw attack power. It all depends on your preference. If weapons you equip have weapon skills sealed inside them, those weapon skills will be stored inside your Bodhi Blastia when you equip the weapons. If you have a weapon equipped, you can use the weapon skills sealed inside whenever you want. However, if you unequip that weapon, you'll have to set the weapon skills to be able to use them. Each weapon skill belongs to one of 4 different categories. When you set a few different skills in a weapon, depending on what category they are, a particular glyph will appear on the core of your Bodhi Blastia. So, if you had a bunch of weapon skills for attacking, you'd see a glyph called Fleck. That glyph lets you know the strength of your physical attacks has gone up. Try all of the combinations you can think of to see what they do. I'm afraid the sun would set long before I could explain them all to you. Did you get all that?
Oh, yes, I did. That took
learned
forever.
fast. You should be able to read all about it in that young lady's book.
I could explain it a
I
lot
can't imagine
faster and
business is
easier
all
than
that
he
great in
did.
a place like this.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not here because I want to be. There are monsters on the far side of the hold, so I'm stuck.
Monsters, huh? Did you hear that? And she's not listening.
He's too engrossed in the book.
Did you say something?
I said I'm gonna go get some information, so you wait right there.
Literally not what you said, but okay.
Oh, I'll come too.
That's all right. Go ahead and take it. It's pretty old and it has some pages missing, but it's yours if you like.
Thank you very much.
Is that book any good?
It's fascinating. You can read it as soon as I finish.
I don't care to. We did the battle book. Yeah, it tells you stuff about the battle system and stuff like that. So if you ever need to remember something, it's in here. But it's pretty simple. Alright, so let's go to the shop. I don't want any of this, but I want to buy a scimitar for Yuri, a wand for Estelle, and a Karakazi. I'm not gonna buy this because it's only a 6 increase. Hard mail you'll find in the next dungeon, so don't buy that. I don't want to buy ingredients right now because I don't have the money for it. But let's talk about skills. So in this game, weapons have skills on them. And when you have the weapon equipped, you can use the skill whenever you want. But if you want to have this skill, for example, if I want to use the compact sword, but I still want backstep from the scimitar, I need to learn backstep off the weapon and then equip it in my skill menu here. And as you fight fights, you get LP. Once you gain enough LP, you learn the skill. You can equip it whenever you want. But for now, you can only use backstep with scimitar equipped because you have not learned the skill yet. That's pretty much it. That's the skill system in this game. It's really simple, not too complicated. He said something about these symbols here that I'm highlighting. Don't pay attention to them. They don't matter. They're not important at all. I would not even worry about it. Yeah, that's a skill system. Pretty simple, pretty easy. So that's why in this game, you never want to sell your weapon. You can sell armors, accessories, and stuff. Never sell your weapons because you need to craft new weapons from your old weapon if you want to get all the skills in the game. So yeah, never sell any weapon. But we come up here because we got an apple gel, we got eggs and stuff. But we have another side quest to do up here. There should be a guy overlooking the scenery up here with the white hair. And there he is.
Hey, hold on.
Hello? I beg your pardon, but what are you looking at?
Humanity at work. A tenacious attachment to this life.
Huh?
Why must humans live the lives they do? They fight for a share of monopolized technology and hurt even those closest to them.
Are you talking about Blastia? I can't speak for anyone else, but it doesn't seem to me like there's any reason why we get dumped into the world. But once you're here, you just do what you can to give this life everything you've got.
Perhaps there is truth in what you say.
Hey!
He's gone. What was that all about?
Got me. They say the heat can make people go a little crazy.
Is it hot?
Not really. It doesn't look it. Oh well. Yep. Remember that guy for later because we might be encountering him again. He seems kind of important in the fact that his side quest is voiced, so. Alright, but what are we supposed to do now? We don't have any leads, so I guess we just move forward here. Oh, what's going on?
Hurry, get inside! The gate's closing!
Arrows! Bring the arrows! Shut the gate now! Damn it! What are they doing here this time of the year? The monsters will fall back if we stop the main charge. Remember your training! Okay, they're all in. Close it up.
Hold the gate! There's still more!
That's a big monster. I want to fight
Are
it.
all those monsters?
We just left the capital and things are already getting crazy. That's it. I'm cursed, I know it.
Maybe, buddy.
The gate!
What the hell? Cut it out!
Estelle, you wait over... Hey!
Help the girl.
Whatever you say.
This is extremely dangerous.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Hey, I can stand!
Go in the hold. Hurry! My doll! My mama's doll! Hey, let go of me!
You wait here. Well, so much for keeping a low profile.
Yuri!
How can I ever thank you?
Oh, it's nothing, really.
I'm not sure what I would have done if you hadn't cured me. Thanks.
I'm just thankful that everyone's safe.
I thought we weren't supposed to stand out.
Whoa.
All worn out, huh?
It really is dangerous beyond the barriers with so many ferocious monsters around.
Did you think people were
This
lying?
place could definitely use a barrier against a pack that big.
I don't think a barrier would help against
Couldn't they
that.
install a barrier blastia here?
No. Barriers are a precious resource.
You're right. And with the current technology, we can't make any more. If only we could recover the secrets of the ancient Garayos civilization. They created the blastia.
Even if that were to happen, I can't see the Empire using the knowledge for the common good.
Yeah, the Empire's pretty bad.
You two there. I'd like to have a word with you.
No, I'm good, bro.
So why don't you let us through? I'll beat those monsters to a pulp with these fists of mine.
How many times do I have to say it? These monsters are tougher than you think.
You dare to doubt the power of the monster hunters?
Stop!
Stay out of this! You knights cheated us out of a job back there, and now we're gonna work off some steam!
Hey, hold it!
It's always the same with these guild idiots.
Great, we'll never get through as long as this keeps up.
What if there's another way?
Flynn is headed to Halor and we're so close.
How do you know we're close to
Well, getting
Halor?
caught by the knights wouldn't be too fun. Let's find another way through.
Alright, quite a scene.
We made quite a scene, didn't we? I was so worried once those knights noticed us.
I told you we couldn't stand out.
You were the one who just jumped.
I can't just look away when monsters are attacking someone right in front of me, right? What's so funny?
I'm sorry. That sounded just like the way Flynn described you, that's all. He often said that you could never turn a blind eye when someone near you was suffering.
Well, next time you see him, you tell him that I said he's the same way.
I'll do that.
Well, can't you just tell him yourself since you'll be with her? Alright, what do these stupid dudes want? These guys want to beat monsters? This guy's not talking. This girl. It's funny because it's an original 360 version. This girl wasn't even here. I don't know why they added her, but whatever. You want to come over here though? We did another scene.
You there. How about coming to work for me? You'll be paid, of course.
Alright, deal. I like money.
Watch
Yuri
your manners
does
around
not.
the president. Well, what do you say?
So it's not bad manners to try and buy someone without even introducing yourself?
Watch your mouth.
You're just as charming as I expected. I'm Kaufman of the Merchants Guild Fortune's Market. We handle everything from trade to distribution.
Guilds, huh?
You see, I'm in quite a tight spot, and it's all thanks to these tremors.
I'd rather not know, but was that the work of a monster?
Yes, the Lord of the Plains.
Lord of the Plains?
He's the leader of that pack of monsters.
The leader? Man, there's some amazing things out there.
Do you know if there's another way we can cross the plains? We're in a hurry.
I'm afraid you'll just have to wait for the Lord of the Plains to leave.
Huh. I guess there's no point getting worked up over it.
But I can't afford to just sit and wait. I'm gonna get a second opinion.
You're with a guild that does product distribution, but you don't know any other routes?
I could hire you and just charge through once the leader moves on, but you don't seem interested.
I'm not putting my life against those guys.
If it's bodyguards you want, why not hire the knights?
Are you forgetting that we guild members have thrown away our rights as Imperial citizens? Once you leave the Empire behind, you can't expect them to help you a whole lot. So naturally, the Imperial Knights would never deign to escort the likes of us.
Wow, you really stick to your principles.
Without that level of determination, one could never hope to run a guild.
Well, maybe you could use your determination to do something about that Lord of the Plains.
Go to the Koi Woods that lie to the west of here. If you pass through the forest, you'll come out on the far side of the plains.
But the fact that you guys aren't going that way must mean we have some surprise to look forward to.
I like a boy with quick wits, but I like one that doesn't waste a potential investment even better.
Thanks. I owe you one. Maybe I'll talk to you about that job if we meet again.
Alright, we found another way to go. Let's friggin' go, Estelle. Stop sitting down on the job. We got places to be, people to see.
Estelle.
How did the pipe not fall out of your mouth when you yawned?
I'm not waiting around for the monsters to leave or anything. I'm just resting a little.
Well, I guess I'll take the other way myself.
Oh, I see. Well then, I guess I'll just have to take the other way around by myself.
What? How did you... Hey, wait for me!
Alright guys, we have our destination, the Koi Woods to the east. Sounds like another dungeon's on our way, but first we got the magic lens, orange gel, and we have guilds.
That woman who gave us directions, she said she was in a guild, right?
That was Miss Kaufman of Fortune's Market.
Man, Giving up their rights as Imperial citizens and just living free.
Yuri, are you interested in the guilds?
Interested? Nah, I just never had much contact with them. Back in the capital, there weren't any gritty guild types who'd refuse the Knights' protection.
We may meet lots of people in guilds before we're done with our trip.
I hope they're a little less aggressive than that woman was.
Yeah, I'm guessing we're gonna see a lot of guild members. Seems like a big part of the game is guilds, but whatever. We are ready to move out. Make sure you bought your equipment that I bought. Don't buy any armor because it's not worth it. Any items you might want to buy, etc. The dungeon is over here. It's not hard. Really straightforward, easy dungeon, but has a lot of enemies in it. You might want to be prepared. I don't want to fight you guys. But yeah, that woman, she was something else, wasn't she? Trying to buy us right off the bat. I would have taken it, but Yuri's not the one to take money for no reason, really. He doesn't like to take money at all because he grew up in the lower quarter, so he's not used to getting money. That's probably why he doesn't accept it. Here we are, the Koi Woods.
A forest in a place like this can only mean the Koi Woods?
Bingo. You're just full of information, aren't you?
He likes reading.
I read in a book once that a curse will fall upon anyone who enters the woods.
Uh-oh. We already cursed.
Ah, so that must be the surprise. Not going in? It's fine by me, but what about Flynn?
I know. Okay, let's go.
You know, how bad could it possibly be? Watch and learn.
You look very good swinging a sword, Yuri.
You're not bad yourself, Estelle.
Really? My swordmaster used to scold me terribly.
Well, I have to admit I'd be surprised if you looked too natural.
I really don't like fighting. I don't like hurting people.
How ladylike of you.
But if I don't fight, I'll end up hurt myself, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
I wish I could enjoy fighting like you do, Yuri.
You think I enjoy this?
Don't you? I mean, the way your eyes shine, that only happens when you're fighting.
Oh, really? Wow, you're pretty observant.
Yes, I like watching people.
That's kind of creepy, but whatever. Hey, we have a new enemy here. Mandragoria, I think it is. Alright, but now let me show off the skills that we got. We got a backstep with Yuri. If you hold square to guard, press the left or right on the directional sticks, you can do a backstep, which is pretty useful. It's not as useful in this game as like Symphonia because in Symphonia you didn't have a 3D battlefield like this. Backstep is more useful. But having a 3D battlefield makes it a free run can just run around the enemies a lot quicker than backstepping. But it's still nice, I guess. Alright, skip you for now because we have an item over here. Orange gel. Apple gel, sorry. And another fight.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Don't be sorry if you hurt them. We gotta kill them. Alright. But I think Repeat actually has a skill that's really good. Let's check it out. He has item thrower. Basically in battle, if you don't have item thrower, you can only use items on yourself unless it's a life bottle. Then you can use a life bottle on whoever you want. But if you have item thrower, that means you can use items on any character you want without issues. So you want to make sure you get that as soon as possible for all your characters. Make it a little bit easier. I'm not going to go out of my way to get every skill in the game, but I will go out of my way to get the ones that I like to use and what I find to use. That's pretty much it. I'll tell you what skills to look out for too. So there are some that are definitely better than others. Like item thrower is better than backstep. And I think Estelle here has, yeah, magic guard. That's useful. I don't know if the AI actually uses magic guard. I feel like they do, but I also feel like they don't. So it's only really used for like character controlled players. But oh well. And if you guys remember from the first video, in the grade shop, I purchased SP Steel 1, and this is what it comes into play. So now every steel has a set like SP. Like backstep, for example, usually costs like 2 to 3 SP. Now it's only gonna cost 1 because I have SP Steel 1. The only thing that's gonna do that break the game a little bit is let me equip all the steels I want without worrying about SP
Did you hear
usage.
something?
But steals in this game
My feet
don't
feel cold all
really
of a sudden.
make the battles
Oh,
any
no.
easier
Is
or
this the
harder.
curse?
Like drastically. So don't worry
What
about
sort
that.
of curse is it supposed to be anyway?
The voices of corpses buried beneath the trees creep up and lure us to our doom.
Oh, brother.
What's that?
Blastia? What's it doing in a place like this? Let's take a break.
I'm all right. Huh? What's this?
Estelle! Damn, that's bitter. You all right?
Oh, my head feels a little... What happened to me?
You just fell over all of a sudden. Don't you remember?
Perhaps it was the air that made me dizzy.
Air. That's sort of like the fuel that powers the Blastia, right? I heard that even though we can't see it, it's scattered through the atmosphere.
Yes, that's air. I read once that dense air can have negative effects on people.
Maybe that's what started the rumor of the curse. Hey, you only just woke up. You should rest a bit more.
But I can't! If we don't catch up with Flynn soon...
And what if you collapse again, and this time you're out for the whole night?
You're right. I'm sorry. Ugh!
Huh. I suppose we'll never get full trying to eat these.
It's delicious.
Don't lie to me. It's not good at
Hold on a
all.
sec. I can make something simple.
You can cook, Yuri?
I'm not exactly a royal chef. I just have a few recipes I learned growing up.
Aren't you worried at all that Flynn is in danger?
He's a knight. I'm sure he's fine.
Does it look that way?
Well, yes.
Honestly, I'm not worried about him. He's always managed to take care of himself. Actually, it's the guys who are after him I feel sorry for.
What do you mean?
Ever since we were kids, I've never been able to beat Flynn at anything. Swords, racing, whatever. After he'd won, he'd always have the nerve to say, "You all right, Yuri?"
That must be nice. I've never had anyone like that in my life.
You can count yourself lucky. Well, dinner's ready.
Thank you for the meal.
Wasn't anything special.
I thought it was very tasty. I can't imagine being able to cook anything myself.
It's just like using a sword or magic. You gotta learn it by doing it. You just need to practice with a few recipes. You'll be cooking before you know it.
Practice with recipes?
Here, I'll show you how it's done. Watch. Cooking clears your mind, and it's great for regaining lost energy. Cooking has a lot of other effects as well. This is pretty much everything I know how to cook right now.
A sandwich. Not much cooking going on there,
in order
Yuri.
to make a sandwich, you'll need bread and an egg, which we just happen to have right here.
I think you need a little bit more than an egg to make an egg salad sandwich, but okay.
After choosing the ingredients, it's time to cook. And there you are, a delicious meal.
Yeah,
You're
it's that
so
easy.
good at that. I'm not sure I'd be able to get that good at cooking.
Well, it comes more naturally to some people than others. Just because you have a recipe doesn't mean it'll always turn out like you think.
Oh, don't I know that?
Really? So you can mess it up?
Well, you usually taste your food while cooking, but some people don't.
Tasting?
You know, like when cooks taste the food they make? Well, you're a sheltered little princess who's lived her life in a castle. It's only normal.
Princess.
Sheltered little princess? I suppose so.
What is it, Repeat?
I think he's ready to go.
Well, shall we be going?
Yeah, let's go. So we learned how to cook finally. That's something. Recipe for sandwich. As someone whose main job is a cook in a restaurant, this really hits home. Whatever. Magic lens. The curse as Estelle knows it.
Will this forest really get us to the other side of the hold?
If it doesn't, we'll just come back.
But what if I get turned into a frog or a snake by the forest's curse?
If that happens, I'll take care of you.
You'll take care of me?
Of course I would. Don't worry. I had pet frogs and snakes when I was a kid.
If you
I don't
got
think that's
turned
what she
into a
means.
frog or a snake, Yuri, I wouldn't have any idea what to feed you.
I wouldn't either. I don't know what to feed a friggin' frog or a snake. Well, I'm just thinking like bugs or something still. Hey, bread and egg. We can make a sandwich. Alright, as you guys probably know, I have all the recipes in the game. But I'm going to be telling you how to get every single recipe, showing every single recipe. And fun fact, there's a big side quest regarding cooking and recipes. So that's why I have Yuri mastered every single recipe in the game. But here I am, I'm going to tell you how to get some recipes right now. So with Estelle, if you have her cook sandwiches, like after a while you cook sandwiches, you'll learn a new recipe called the rice ball. Then what you want to do with the rice ball is have Yuri cook the rice ball, and you'll get the beef bowl recipe. And that's all you can get right now with the recipes we have. But yeah, you can find recipes in towns and stuff. I'll show you when it becomes important. I'll show you. You can also find recipes in side quests. But lastly, you get recipes by using your other recipe, which is pretty cool, I guess. I'll be telling you, every time we get a new recipe, I'm going to tell you if there's a other recipe you can get by cooking. And if you guys want, I will leave a guide in the description telling you about all the recipes in the game. But at the end of the playthrough, when we have the side quest that is important for cooking, I'll go over it again. And then we got the hard mail that I told you not to buy. There you go. Is this the curse?
We can't seem to find our way through this forest at all. Oh, could this be the curse? What should we do, Yuri? There really was a curse after all.
Don't be stupid.
Or do you not have a good sense of direction?
No, of course I do. I think.
Then maybe it's my fault. What should we do?
It's probably your
They say
fault.
no medicine can cure a fool, but I wish something could cure a bad sense of direction.
I don't have a bad sense of direction. I know where I'm going. I'm just trying to fight everything and find everything. Thanks. But yeah, we're almost done with the dungeon, actually. That's how quick and easy it is. A few more fights and we'll be done.
Don't get sloppy.
Don't get sloppy. Hey, Wolf Strike. So, level 11, Yuri gets Wolf Strike. It's an okay ability. I don't like it that much because it knocks the enemy down. If it didn't knock the enemy down, I like it a little bit more. But it's okay. One thing you want to do, though, is with Yuri, get Wolf Strike and Azure Edge to 50 usages. And if you guys remember in Symphonia, you get arts when certain arts hit 50 usages. In this game, there's not as many as Symphonia, but there's a few. One is Yuri. Get Wolf Strike and add your edge to 50. Yeah, but like, don't worry. Unlike Symphonia, there's only 2, maybe 3 arts Yuri will get that are like, use this 50 times or whatever. But it's not as big of a deal as it is in Symphonia. Symphonia, you had to use like every single art 50 times. It was crazy. Eat or be eaten.
Monsters are easier to beat than I thought.
Isn't that better than being harder than you thought?
But I feel sorry for them.
Why do you feel sorry for them?
You're way too nice. I don't particularly enjoy being someone else's dinner.
You're right. This is different from inside the castle. The strong eat the weak.
Well, we're not going to be eating any of these monsters.
Well, technically, no.
I won't hesitate to defeat any monsters. But I will never forget what I fought or where I fought it.
Well, suit yourself, I guess.
Then, when I return to the capital, I will make graves in memory of all the monsters I've killed.
I guess you could do that. I don't understand this girl at all.
She's a little weird, but she's okay. Like, no, we don't eat the monsters directly, but we take their... Like, we get beef and ingredients from them, and then make recipes. Technically, we are? But we have another cape. Repeat, put a cape on, look cool. Hey, Wolf. Wolf, Wolf.
Guess we can do this.
We can do this? Yeah, we'll have no problem. One thing I'm curious about is how Repeat has a scar on his eye. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's mentioned in the game, but it might be mentioned in that movie I told you about. The First Strike movie. Might be mentioned there, I don't know. Oh, another cutscene before the fight. Cool. What's up, Repeat?
Prepare to die, Egg Bear! Whoa! Oh, man, that hurt.
Who's this annoying kid?
I'm warning you, I don't taste very good. You'll get the runs! Oh my gosh! Somebody help me! Ah!
Calm down, you're okay.
Is this kid for real?
It's all right now.
Huh? The monster turned into a girl?
Oh, brother. This should be interesting.
I'm Carol Capel. I'm a member of the Hunting Blades Guild. We travel the globe in search of the toughest monsters.
I'm Yuri. This is Estelle. And you've met Repeat already. Anyway, nice to meet you.
What? Yuri, wait! My apologies.
Huh? Hey, wait up! Where are you guys going? You guys are here to enter the woods, right?
Actually, we've just finished coming through the woods and we're on our way to Halure.
No way! You guys made it through the cursed woods? Did you guys run into any egg bears?
Do you know what he's talking about, Yuri?
Nope. I don't think we've seen any.
Man, wonder if I should head back to town then. They definitely won't like it if I keep them waiting. Oh, I'm not sure you two would make it on your own, but never fear. The star member of the Hunting Blades will be your escort.
Was the Hunting Blades the people we met at Dayton Hall? Nice blast, yeah.
What? You guys both have one too? Oh yeah? Whoa, how do you like this?
It has information about monsters.
That's because I'm gonna fill it up with piles of monsters after this. Hey, wait! Who said you could just ride in there?
It might hurt your star member status if it got out that you broke your sword.
Oh, that? I had to give myself some kind of handicap, or else it wouldn't have been a fair fight. Hey, that's actually not too bad. Yo! Do you guys even know where you're going? Halore's to the north, once you get out of the woods! Come on, guys! Wait for me!
And we did the monster book. The worst thing we can get in the game because the side quest is annoying. Like, monster book, I'm not gonna go through it right now because it's gonna be spoilers, but basically you see how it says 89% right there? That means we have 89% of the monster book complete. Well, you guys won't. You have like 2%. But for me, I got 89%. At the end of the game, this will be 100% done. But it does not count unless you get the magic lens on the enemies. If you don't have magic lenses, it won't count. But anyways, we got Carol in the party. He's okay. Carol's not my favorite character, but he's not bad. We're gonna put him right here because I like to have it 11, 11, 10, 9. It's in order. Carol does come with vitality though, raises HP by 200. Carol's very slow in battle, but he's really strong and really defensive. He's pretty good. His status, there's Carol, little kid. He's pretty cool. I like him. I think that's it. Let's go ahead and get this item. Come back here because there's another item you can get real quick. But yeah, Carol, he's part of the hunting blades. He's okay. Like I said, he's not my favorite character, but he's not as bad as people make it out to be. When I first played the game, I hated him. He was my least favorite character easily, but after I played it a few more times, he grew on me a little bit. Still not good enough to be like top 3, but he's okay. Even dogs have pride.
I don't understand Repeat. He's a dog with claws and fangs, but he uses weapons?
Yeah, I guess dogs do usually fight with claws and fangs.
Huh? But Repeat's a dog, isn't he?
Repeat is Repeat.
What does that mean?
Whatever he is, Repeat doesn't think of himself as a dog. That's why he uses weapons and items. But that's not to say that he thinks of himself as a human either.
I don't really understand, but he seems very proud.
Yep, so show him some respect.
Hey, Yuri, are you translating what Repeat's saying?
Absolutely.
Nah, it's just your imagination.
No, it's not. He knows what he's saying. Repeat's a badass. Yuri's a badass. We love him. Oh, another scene. What's going on? It's the Blastia thing again that Estelle got knocked out with. Hey, it's the guy from Date and Hold. Remember him? That's a dope sword. Can I have it? No? Can't have it? Okay. Alright guys, we are almost at Halore. Right there with that big ass tree we have a Halore. Another enemy though that just walked right in front of us. And I think I'm gonna end it off before going to Halore because there's gonna be a bunch of scenes coming up. We got pretty good through the game though, a little bit really. Alright. Oh, right here real quick, I'm gonna fight this enemy. There's rhinoceros. They drop items that are really needed for crafting, so I want to try to get one if I can. I'm not gonna go out of my way to get crafting materials like this ever again, but early game it's really useful. And we got backstep for Yuri. So like I said, we learned backstep, where you can come in here, use 1 SP or 3 SP, whatever it costs to equip backstep. Now if I wanted to, I can use a compact sword and still use backstep because I have it equipped. But yeah, next time guys, we'll go to Halore and we'll see what's going on with the story. I want to thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe for more Tales of Vesperia, and until next time, stay wicked.